The stream has started. All right, people, this would be the part that you can't handle. So, if you're weak at heart, if you can't handle what's really going on and what a virus will do, this bioweapon that is engineered to kill people, do not watch this video. Go watch something with puppies or kittens, or maybe something about the Super Bowl or the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever's going on in the news, whatever kind of spoon-fed BS they're trying to give everybody that's propaganda and that's useless. Okay, so if you're still with me, if you still want to see what's really going on, what's going to be coming to a city near you, well, just like that train's coming, it's coming. You can probably hear that train. You hear the train? People, it's coming. Just like that train, just as sure as that train's there. Here we go. This is what's going on in Wuhan, China right now. Okay? And you can't stop it. Just like you can't stop that train. Alright? They're rounding people up, stuffing them in a box in the back of a pickup truck. They said this was a woman. Actually, to me, it looked like a kid because they had a backpack on. I don't know, but this is what they're doing to all of them. They're chaining them together. They're hunting people from Wuhan. They're actually hunting people from Wuhan. They could be playing cards, whatever. It don't matter. They find out they're from Wuhan. When the police get there, they'll throw the card table over, whatever, arrest them. They're doing death stops where they're taking and I think they snapped that lady's neck is what the one guy said when he zoomed in, but I couldn't tell if they had shot her up with something, but the one guy tried to block the camera, and then they're like, hey, there's too many people watching. So the video was supposed to be for the government, but it got out. There's another video of they're running low on body bags. They put 3 kids in one body bag, dead kid bodies. 3 children in one body bag is what it's everybody's calling it. So you don't see this on YouTube. You don't see this on mainstream. So I'm bringing it to you. We're going to start with where they stuffed this woman in a box in the back of a truck to go to a quarantine, basically concentration camp. These are beds in a big open air. There's no help though. No nurses are coming for you. You'll get no medical treatment. Once you go in, you can't leave till they die. You die and they put you in the body bag and you go and be cremated. That's how this works. And you're not going to get better if you ain't got any medicines. You might as well stay at their house. So people are staying at their house, and 60% of the bodies in the crematorium are coming from the houses. So I'm just going to play this. This is what's really going on. If you can't handle it, get stepping now. Here we go. There's a woman and a child videoing this. The child says, Mom, what's going on? She says, well, they're taking her away. And she says, the baby says, child says, I don't want to be taken away like that.
哦，进去了，看到没有？哇，太可怕了。
我会喜欢抓进去。
可是他们生病了。
所以他们去哪里？
I saw the translated version. This is where she's screaming. All right, so we're going to stop this. Pause it. Okay. We're going to go further. It's going to get kind of graphic. So some of this stuff that, that's just the truth. This is where they're going, though, in fogging. People are just working like it's no big deal. That, hey, what's going on? They turn around, and the government's done sent somebody in to spray this Chisol, is what I'm calling it, all in their faces while they're working. He gets a mask. You see. How about there? Okay, so you get the point. They got some crazy stuff going on. So All right. Let's see what else I've done. I may have actually wanted to go further down. I tried to keep this on landscape so I could go as far as I could. Oh, death stop. Yeah. And they said people are watching. Yeah, they said they broke her neck. Okay. Woman becomes motionless when taken by police. No, they killed her. She was fine. She didn't even have the fever that she said that they said that she had. She's living. Guy blocks the view for no reason, just stands there blocking the view of the camera. Now she's dead. And then they say too many people are watching. That was translated later. She's all contorted and just laying there. This one may replay. So many people are watching. That's the police saying that. They can't wait for the car to get there so they can throw her in the car. She's not moving. That's just another person in their workload for the night. We're going to do this again. Wait. Hold on. This virus is coming here, people. It's already here. Looked like she's had earbuds and all that. Couldn't have been that old. She's wearing a mask. What law was she breaking? They just checked her temperature, I guess, found out she was whatever. Well, I think he just twisted her neck. Now she's all contorted and not moving. So there's a lot of this coming out of China. They don't want this stuff to get out. But there's a lot of people on the internet trying to get the truth out and sharing it. So many people are watching. The world is watching. Probably won't even be diagnosed as anything, probably just cremated. Thanks to Richard for that one. Check this out. Okay, that was the death stop. Let's see if I can scroll more. No? Okay. That was the thread. Okay, I think I gotta go back out of this thread. Okay, so I went to this. That's what I had to do. Okay. All right. This is where they called the hospital, and the lady's saying, look, we can't give you any help. The doctors are either dead or sick. We got no beds for you. I stopped it right here. Oh, that was just a picture. I'm sorry. This is a screenshot of the video. That's what I did. I'll have to find where I put the other video. But basically, this is a phone call. And she's saying, I need to get into the hospital. And the lady's like, look, I don't know what to tell you and all this. And then finally she admits that the doctors are dead or sick. Let's see. Welded in therapy. Oh, yeah. They're welding them into apartment complexes. They don't care if they have food or not. They're like, don't come out. They'll come get you in how many weeks. And if you're dead, let's see what we got here. I'm thinking this is the right one, and this is the one that they're spraying. Now, this is where they're spraying the Chisol. It's a bioweapon, people. They don't use that for the flu. It's a vapor, a gas. I'm trying to tell you people, it's a level 4 level 4 biowarfare research facility, you know. And guess where it was? Wuhan, China. And they've had leaks there in the past. Now they think that even the bird flu leaked from there too, but it's the least of the worries. It's killing all the chickens. They're killing all their pigs. They're having them open pit burn even bodies now. But let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find. I thought that was the welded in therapy. No. So I'm gonna have to find where they welded the people into their apartments. Let's see. Oh no, maybe it was this one. No. Let's see. I don't know where they went to. They have actually deleted a bunch of Twitter accounts for telling the truth. Let's see. I may not be able to find the welded in part, but it's on here. What is this one here? Medicare for all. Oh, maybe this is where the lady, she's beating a pan saying she needs help for her husband because her husband's dying. So okay, there's another one where someone, let's see, did it go into that? It's so hard to do this, but I'm trying to get it on landscape like this so it shows better. Okay. Oh, this is where they're going through the streets and shooting them. Shocking to see that the infected patients are now being shot. These are not doctors. They're wearing those suits. They got their gun. One of them's got long gun there. That one, long gun, pistol. You hear the bullets? They're lining them up and shooting them. They've already shot these people in the streets. They shot this one in the head. Okay. So, let's go further. What we got here? What is this one? Oh, this is where they're hunting them down, one at a time, the guy says. They go in there, he's playing some kind of game. They find out he's from Wuhan. They're like, him. Now, I saw the captions on a different video. Saying from Wuhan. That's the game they were playing. Some crazy stuff. I think they said they're not supposed to gather in places, but they're about to take them away. They this one where they were all infected at the banquet that they held, even though they knew the disease was still there. Oh yeah, this one right here. Early on February 14th, the total figure for deaths was 1491, but by evening the figure is now 1384. Did dead people suddenly come alive again, or are the Chinese messing with the figures? They've been messing with the figures. So just like they moved around all the sensors on that Dr. Lee to make it look like he was still alive. Let's see. Oh, Chai saw rainbow. You want to see a rainbow? They're making them in China. Chai saw. Somebody said at the end of the rainbow, all you see is masks and death. And okay. See, on some of these I put. Oh, this is where they're pushing this around. Oh, just wash your hands. Even by the picture. The picture says 1,000 words. They're trying to say if you wash your hands, okay, that you'll be okay. Well, Dr. Lee, I'm sure, washed his hands. I'm sure the 500 that just got it, that were healthcare workers, 500 doctors and nurses, they wash their hands likely. It's ocular. It's through the eyes. You need goggles. You also need a mask that's even better than the level, the small micron level that this bioweapon is. Okay, so basically this is saying, you know, I'm not going to go into the whole article, but they're even arguing that it's an overreach, which is stupid. So let's see. This is where they chain them up and walk them down the street. Maybe I can full screen this thing sideways. There we go. Maybe I should have done portrait instead of landscape view. We'll play this again though. It'll replay. Some of these people they're from Wuhan. They're trying to get them out of that city because even though they live in this city, but they worked in Wuhan. They came back home, and the last one looks like a kid, chained up. All right, there's a lot to do, so let's get through this. Let me try to. Let's see. That's where they did the cremation, called the crematory for the phone calls. They said there was bodies. They needed help. Let's see. I've got to find the this is where they're sending drones through the streets, and some of them are flying drones. These are just the AI robots that are actually going through the streets. Later they'll probably be armed and kill people that have a fever. Then have them round them up afterwards, because they are shooting them in the streets. This is where they're saying it's actually a 42-day incubation period in this video right here. I'm not going to get into that one because I got more to show. Let's see. That's where they sprayed inside. That's where they took her away in a box. That's a desktop, but they snapped her neck. This is, what is this? Oh, they can get in the hospital. Concentration camp. I can show that. Might as well. They say you can't leave. Trying to explain to people this is a concentration camp. You can go in, but you can never leave, and there's no medical help for you. Once you go in, you cannot go out. It's basically him saying all that stuff. You gotta take care of yourself. Restrooms 4 feet. It's a quarantine station, not a hospital. Not responsible. What he means is if you die, it's not a hospital. No medicine. You must stay quarantined. Once you go in, you can't go out. Okay. I'm going back. Welded in therapy is what I wanted to find. This was on there unless they deleted that person's account. They deleted some people's accounts, so maybe it's gone, and maybe that's why this one here isn't showing up. I don't know. Maybe this is No, I think they took away that part of the tweet because people are being culled and deleted off Twitter and put in Twitmo, that kind of stuff. So there's that's not the video. It's just not it. I'll find it where they weld people in. It doesn't matter. It's just showing a welder welding up doors, and the police, 3 or 4 or 5 of them. You know. Oh. Maybe it's under this one. This is the one that you may not want to see. Person in the hospital.
Info reports on February the 12th, 2020. In this report, I will first show you a
This is
footage
insider info.
showing 3 children being put in 1 body bag. Second, I will show you in-depth information on body bag manufacturing situation. Third, I will show you a footage of body bag waistband situation in a Wuhan crematorium.
Let's see if I can get this bigger. They've got this on fast forward. They put the one body down. They put the other body down. Then they go and get the third body. There's a slower one that's up, but this was on fast forward. So, okay. Let's see what I can't do here. Because there's another one on it that I was going to show, but I may not show it. I might just go back to. So 3 kids in 1 body bag. They're having to double up the body bags. because they're running low on them. But they have to double them up because the person has those gases that come out of their body, and they're more infectious just as they die or after they die than when they were living. See, that's where they were shooting them in the streets. Let's see. Oh, this is where they're like, hey, yes, we know you're dying, but stand up and dance for your leader and for the television crew to see that this propaganda gets through. Wait, something happened. Every last one hunted down. Something happened with that. I don't know what. This is weird. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. Okay, let me go to my home. I don't know what's happening with my page now. Profile. This is some weird stuff. Okay, go back to my page. I don't know what that was about. It went into the main feed. Let's see. People, yes. Oh, that's the phone call to the crematorium. I'm not getting into that. I just want to show videos coming out of China. I may have gotten to mostly everything. Let's see. What is this one? Just the flu. Oh, this is where the nurse says there's actually over 100,000 dead, and this was last month. Okay, so you can see that. Let's see here. Oh, this is by drone, right? I'm trying to full screen it. Hey, that's better. That's what I wanted to do. They're spraying this chemical because they know it's a vapor and it can be everywhere. They built this stuff. This is not the flu, people. This is a bioweapon. I'm going to put together a video that's just... I'll turn this down. I'm going to put together a video that's just a whole bunch of different people talking to different biological researchers and weapons experts and this and that shows it's a bioweapon. That's a drone. Do you do that for the flu, people? I'm just asking. It's a fair question. When you get the flu, do you call the government to spray with a drone? This is a bioweapon. Nobody's been sitting on those benches, but it can stay on surfaces for 9 days. It can hide up to 40-something days. They're admitting to 24. But there's another doctor in China who had a patient that was a 60-year-old woman who had been around no one, and the last time she left Wuhan was 40-something days, and then she got it. So, let me go back. Okay. That's that. If you want to follow what's going on, This is a person that his wife is infected, and daily. This is episode 12. Okay, but they shot her full of all kinds of stuff and hormones, and it's in both of her lungs. He thought he could treat her at home. I'll put a link up to that, but all of this is on Twitter. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they're rounding people up and they're putting signs on them and making them admit to that they were against the government, and that this is the video that they got to stand there, and then later they probably kill them anyways, because they're going to go back and get them, just like they got that other guy that disappeared. There's two of them that are putting the word out. Spreading rumors is what they call it. They say spreading rumors are deadly. This is a 42-day incubation period. I'll put a link up to this as I can. This is another one from that same YouTuber. Okay, that they even are able to. He can translate. Okay, I'm not even sure what happened, but it said my stream was interrupted. This is showing the micron level here. An image is 1,000 words. Coronavirus is 0.12 microns diameter. Surgical mask diameter filtration. So understand that it can go through. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Go to here. Let me go back to where I had this. All the people, let's see. Let's see. Not just the flu. I don't know. There's so much to this. There's just so much to this. Let me see what this is. Oh, already showed that. What is it now? Let's see. And they've taken and arrested and went missing some people. So that's where they spread in the offices. I'm missing something, I'm sure. Just the welded in therapy. I think that person got kicked off Twitter. But all they was doing was welding the doors on that, but there's no telling what else they showed. Let's see. Did I show that already where they're dancing to their leader? I think I did. Let's see. Let's see here. Keep going. Oh yeah. Check this out. They burned down the quarantine center in Hong Kong. They're like, we're not going for that, right? Well, let's see. Stay on that one. Don't want to mess that up. Okay. Let's see what we got here. And if I can make it full. Oh, this is an alarm. So you're not missing much with the noise, but that's an alarm. They burned down that place. They're burning down their own apartments when they leave them too. There's fires all over the place. And when they are going to take them away, they set their drapes and their carpet and everything on fire. And then when they clear out an apartment complex, I believe that the government's burning those places down too, because they know that they're contaminated. I'm pretty sure that they're going to burn down all of Wuhan. They're making them throw stuff out into the streets. The people that live there, guess they're going to burn it. They're putting it, dousing it with gasoline. That's what they say they did. The red light. She's not wearing a mask, so she's got them all scared that she's going to infect them. These are just everyday people that don't want to get rounded up and taken away because they're like, Wuhan workers that live in that area there, and they know about them. It's bad. And I'm believing that those are military. I don't believe that they're just police. This may be the one where they were trying to... Oh, it's just them suiting up. I've seen that before. And that's no good because there's no skin seal, so it's ridiculous. That's where they were working on somebody at midnight, I believe it was. Or that's what they showed before. They're barehanded there. That's what I wanted to show. So, we'll go back. This is again... What? They deleted it? Okay. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in. This is the one where they put the 3 kids in one body bag in the hospital. So this shows you it's not just older people that are dying from this disease. A lot of people at their homes and other places are being picked up and taken to the crematory. This person's trying to share it on a VPN off of one phone onto another device. That's why it's like that, cockeyed. That's the 3rd baby they put in there. Kid. So 3 children in one bag, because not just because they're running low on bags, but there's that many of them. That should tell you something, that this is not the flu. It's not a joke. It didn't kill 1 out of 3 children, it killed 3 out of 3 in that instance. So I'm going to get off that part. Onto this. Let's see. That's the crematory. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is where it's fecal to oral transmission, because even if you flush the toilet, it goes down, and then it goes, even the gas goes up, because water goes down the pipe, but air goes up the pipe when you put water in the sink, even though there's a trap. And when you have the toilet, it does the same thing, but it goes down, and there's these pipes in apartment buildings. You got to take into consideration other people are up above you on different floors. The whole place can get infected by this stuff, and so it's going to live in the pipes, and it's also going to live in the septic system, but it's also going to go up the pipe and be the fan, outside fan or fresh air could bring it back into the building, but also it could go into the sink. If you look at the left side, that's the sink. So they need to be testing fecal matter before they let people go too, because they found a high level of it in someone that had already been tested. That may be all I've got for right now that I want to even put up here. between incubation period. That's where they were in the office. That's where they put it in a box. Like I said, there's a lot more than just what I have, and they took away the person that showed the welded things. Is that the one where they ordered 1 million body bags? Yeah, they ordered 1 million body bags, but maybe they deleted that person's account too. Or maybe that's the YouTube link. We'll watch that real quick, then I'll get off this thing. Okay.
2020. In this report, I will first show
Government
you
gave
footage
urgent 1 million.
showing 3 children being put
Oh,
in
this
one
is that
body
same
bag.
one though, but it doesn't. Let me try to get.
The sort of the union of the
I'll put a link to
funeral
this.
homes, including this unit and that unit, all these funeral home related societies and associations, they are now issuing a request to the whole nation. The request says in red font, please support us with, this must be a protective suit, 防护 something I can't see. It's protective here and something here I can't see. And 75% disinfecting alcohol, gloves and goggles here. What's being circled here is body bags, and after that is protective suits and shoe covers and so on. All right, and then it's the contacts. Okay. On January the 30th, there's a video circulating online showing that a crematorium in Wuhan, notice one of the crematoria in Wuhan, one of them, just one of them, 10 waste bins are full of body bags. So they're questioning how many bodies are being cremated in all the crematoria in Wuhan. All right, let me show you the video here.
装满了9个垃圾桶，10个垃圾桶，10个垃圾桶啊，这是装尸体的袋子。
All right, so that's my report today. You can deduce how many body bags or how many bodies are being burned every day, way beyond what is being claimed by the official government report. Now stay safe.
Okay, people. Yeah, there's a lot of this. Let's see if I can go back here. That's where they're getting shot. Oh, and they were also making them. They were making them sing out of their windows. I think maybe there's a way that they can actually, at nighttime, maybe see who's infected through maybe a different nanometer of light or something. Who knows? Or be able to check it with a chemical. Because why else would they have sick people singing out of their windows? It's not just a control thing. So that's another one. Let's see. Warns of Wuhan Super virus. I'm not sure if I was going to show that or not, but I could. See what we got. Of course, it's bioweapon.
Breaking news.
Oh,
The CDC warns a major outbreak.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll put a link to this up. It does show the apartments where people to the right screen are lighting their own apartment on fire. That's where they're chained and walking down the streets. It's like a compilation. I'll have to get all these links, make it work out. That's where they're taking bodies out of the homes. You call them and they pick them up. That's where they're getting people out of the apartment and forcibly pulling them out on the right side. There's a different video of that shows a full-on, straight-on view. Breaking down doors. And they're clearing out entire apartment complexes. I think that they're going to burn them down. I don't think they're going to even go in there and try to spray them. They're taking the affected away, chained up. That to the right. They're burning their apartment. That's fire. To the right there in the back, that's fire. They're burning the apartment. Like, all of it. The whole place is going to go up in flames. So, I hope this was informative, and I'm not sure what that's about, what this garbage is. It's a lot of political stuff that goes up on the main thing. That's just home. I'm trying to go to just the stuff that I've actually put up. So I may not be able to find what I'm looking for. That's another this. I wish I could find that welded in therapy. I think that person got kicked off. People, I'm going to get off this thing unless I see anything else that's definitely worthy of putting up. But y'all stay safe and just know that some of this stuff, you'll find strange things that, in our own country could wind up happening. This is just the beginning. A coronavirus expert, just the beginning. There was one that was InfoWars too. Let's see. Oh, they're saying, yeah, that they're planning on it going around to here. Okay, yeah, just wash your hands, right? It's in Hawaii, by the way. Likely, because the guy went to Hawaii and then went back. That's Fallout's video. Okay. Pretty sure. Let's see, paying too high a price. Yeah, that's where they're saying Chinese medical staff. Oh, they're manipulating the numbers. That's where they move this stuff around. Alright, so I'm going to get off this thing. People, they're lying about all of it. That's all I can say. For those of you out there who subscribe to the theory that I do, that they believe, look, this is pretty well evidently, this is a bioweapon, and you want maybe a little affirmation from other people. Maybe you'd like to show other people, but you don't know how to tell them. Maybe it's difficult for you because people you've talked to have maybe ridiculed you at first until they find out the truth later. Might take everybody dying in a huge place for them to say, hey, it's not the flu, and and maybe they'll take the government admitting and actually putting out a news report that says, look, yes, it has some kind of a genome from AIDS. Yes, it has all this other stuff. Yes, it's biologically by design out of a laboratory. It's a bioweapon. Until then, I'll put together a compilation of those types of videos just for you. Because I'm confident in what I know. And either way, it's deadly. And the Spanish flu is deadly. This is worse. So, if it helps you, what I put together, great. And I believe it will. I believe it'll help a lot of people. I want to put this out there first, though. And there's a lot more than this, and they're trying to get the word out. And some of them are paying for it with their lives because the government's rounding them up and killing them in China. Some of them are being put in jail. The reason I'm sharing this too is if they get shared on the internet and the government knows about it, then they're like, well, we need to let them go with a warning. And so it's saving their lives when you spread the word, when you hear that someone was arrested for this. Share that video. Share this video. Y'all stay safe. I'm going to get off this thing. I'm out. Peace.